There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. This afternoon, we've got an interleague pairing of division leaders between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. The Yankees have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Number 34 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Batting third.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. D. Gordon is the second out of the opening frame. Into the box, Tony Gilmore, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
At the knees, strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 12.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 12.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Lifted in the air out to left. Vincent is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series of New York, and it's on the show. Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Digging in now, Alonzo Cochran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the second baseman, number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Goldschmidt will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Basil Padilla, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
A ball and no strikes. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Popped up. Number 12 over to his left. And that's the third out. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Gary Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. High that time with the slider taken for a ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking even.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. there to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Picket and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Coming to the plate now, number 99. He went deep in the contest last night. Now here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his day started, Mark Piazza, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Mark Piazza.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Piazza is looking like a near lock at this point to make the NL All-Star squad. He is currently the leading vote getter at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to go the slugging shortstop Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Bottom of the second here with no score. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Oh, 2, here it is. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Machado leads off first with 1 away. Seared down the first baseline to Gordon for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. This will look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
The first baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Alonso.
Digging in, Pete Alonso. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a Good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. One strike now from Cole. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gilmore right there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 34.
So here's the Mets pitcher, number 34, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's D. Gordon now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number
Opportunity
20.
now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. In now, Tony Gilmore. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Made pretty quick work of him right there,
Now
setting him down on only 4
12.
pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, number 12. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Pitch on the way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steals could be in order here. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Standing in, Alonzo Hoffman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So striding in, Basil Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Padilla is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try
in the dirt and block behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Stanton has a lead on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. A but the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Piazza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Straight taken to throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Sanchez has it, makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next,
good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now to the plate, Manny Machado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The left fielder, number 11.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now at the plate, Robert Vinson trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Gordon will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
And that misses for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Machado is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Throw in time at first for round number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Pete Alonso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now here's a check swing and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly work too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt to Gordon for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now that's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to feel it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Stepping in now, number 34. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now, Alonzo Cochran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive snagged on a short. Back to first, and he throws it away. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Trout stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the National League this year, according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and it sails right by him. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box, Basil Padilla, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Full sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. And he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. No hits to this point. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Behind 0-2 now. Hamilton stands at second with no outs. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out. Stepping up now, Tony Gilmore, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there, strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Tony Gilmore goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strength.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Kirby Baca enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 20. Kirby
Ready now, Mark Piazza. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a Fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Vincent. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Piazza takes his lead at third with one away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter
Now
when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. Coach Schmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Fair to say, leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-1 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Ready for another chance. Number 99 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Stanton is off at first with 2 away. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike one.
Count 21.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Christopher Winters gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 17.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And it's fouled away. A 1-1. Strike two swinging.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Robinson Cano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. His average right at 295 here to start play. 11 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2-0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. To 2-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Mike Trout would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First offering on its way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
At the plate, Basil Padilla. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready with the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And that misses for ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Piazza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
1-1. Cochran, the runner at third. Trout over at second. Padilla on at first with 2 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 19th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Zach Britton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Zach Britton. The batter, number 13, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-0 pitch on the way. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he cracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. But the damage has been done for the Mets, and it came on this grand slam. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 8-1. Jerry's Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Billy Hamilton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And he popped him up. Machado is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Ready once again, Tony Gilmore. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper tank.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Number 12 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside normally.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Robert Vincent.
Leading with the mark, the left fielder, Robert Vincent.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Two pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Pete Alonso. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Starling Marte will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first for this hits following a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now, Alonzo Cochran. He swings and lines it to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 28, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A throw behind the runner at second and a dive, but he's back in there. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Britton's ready. Here comes the 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So striding forward now, Basil Padilla.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Hicks on third. Marte at second. Trout at first. 2 out in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. Addison Reed comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Addison Reed.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Settling in now, number 99. He went deep back in the 5th. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, forget about this one. Boom! And gone up into the second deck. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
He stays alive, still 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Hit hard to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The New York Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 34 earns a league best 17th victory. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.